Stanley Muriuki. I'm a Consolata missionary, and I've been here at Mukururu Shrine in Meru for the last 1 year. I've been working here for the last 1 year, and let me allow my colleague also to introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Father James Murimi. I am from this place, the region of Egembe. I live in a place called Nkaria, and I am in holidays. I just came to visit this my good friend here, and also to visit this historic place called Mukururu Shrine that identifies our charism as Consolata missionaries. I work in Brazil, in Amazon.
This place was founded by a Consolata brother about 50 to 60 years ago. He is late. He passed on 4 years ago. He was called Brother Giuseppe Argese, or Joseph Argese. He was from Italy. He is Italian. And when he came to Kenya as a young man, those years, he had a small training in engineering from the polytechnics of that time. And he was a very gifted man. When he arrived in Meru, down this side, not very far, like 10 kilometers from here, or a little bit more, there is a Kotolengo mission called Toro. And in that mission, the Kotolengo sisters, they were running a children's home for the disabled. And they requested him to help them find water to run the children's home. That's when he came up here, this side, about 3 kilometers from here. We have the Nyambene Hills, and he started looking for ways of tapping water and directing it to solve the problem of water at Toro Children's Home. And as he was doing it, the local people also told him that they also have a serious problem of water. If you go around this area, you don't see rivers. So during the dry season, people walk for kilometers and kilometers. They used to walk in search of water. So he took it up as a serious project that he can initiate. And that's how he came and settled here at Mukururu. He built a very small, simple house, and he started walking in the forest in search of water. And for these years, the project grew and grew. We have dams on top of the hill, and the whole water project that quenches the thirst of around 300,000 people around Egembe. So it was a big project that made him even globally recognized. He won 2 global prizes because of the work that he did here. It was a unique project that he did. It is still there, and people normally come to visit. And so during the time that he was here, like any other good Italian, he knew how to grow grapes and to make wine. So he acquired a piece of land down after Kangeta, where it's more warm. Here it's cold, and he started growing grapes. And he started a winery just behind us here, and he was making 5 different types of wine, including altar wine. And the winery is still operational up to now. And then, looking at the education of the small kids here, he came up with a nursery school and called it Father James Kamisasa School. It grew now into a primary school to uplift the standard of education of the local children. And his last project here now was this shrine. And he said it himself that now I'm growing old. My last project during my life on earth will be to construct a shrine in memory of the work of evangelization in the diocese. This diocese was evangelized by the Consolata missionaries. So this shrine was consecrated during the centenary celebrations, the celebration of 100 years of evangelization of Meru Diocese, since the time that the Catholic faith came in the diocese. And it's a beautiful shrine, as you'll be able to see from the images inside the church. And many people come from different places of the diocese and beyond to come and pray in this shrine. So generally, that is a brief history of how this place came to be.
Okay, as we can see, we are is a spiritual place, a holy place, and the ground we are studying is holy. And we as Consolata missionaries, we have that kind of spirit in our evangelization, whereby we come to plant the seed of evangelization and the seed of faith. And in this case, we make the want to become flesh when we are evangelizing. Therefore, we work with the people and we live the history. So, as you can see the environment here, the way the shrine is constructed, there is a lot of art that gives a lot of information, a lot of history on the work, about the work of the Consolata missionaries. So this sign, as you can see it, let alone maybe, there it is talk about the work of evangelization of the Consolata missionaries since they came to Kenya, or in Kenya. Here, they are showing when they arrived in Tudu, and they were received by the Chief Karori in 1902, the beginning. Then they celebrated the first mass. The seed of faith was planted there in Muranga. And from there they started opening other missions. They were being helped by the Kotolengo sisters in 1903. The beginning, we can see there were just a few, those who came. We have two fathers, two brothers who arrived by then. And these people, they entered in the culture of the Kikuyu people and the Kenyan people, and they started this work of evangelization. So all this work here, the heart we can see, it is showing where the Consolata missionaries have worked. They went all over the country, even in the western part. And here in Meru, they arrived in 1911. So they opened several missions in Mojua from there, then Amungenti, and in Meru town, and here we can see this work is still growing. And on the other side, it is talking about also the Bible. The Bible as the word of God that inspired us. So it is giving this work where Consolata missionaries have done. So therefore, we can say that the seed of faith has been planted here, and the people, they come to visit this place severally to feed themselves spiritually. So we are so much grateful for the work of the Consolata missionaries.
Jesse was a Consolata missionary, a brother. We have in Consolata Institute, we have priests and brothers. So at that time, brothers were very handy because the situation in Africa and in Kenya needed a lot of technical manpower, directing or assisting in the construction of churches, schools, hospitals, dispensaries that were very necessary at that time. So Brother Jesse, immediately after he professed as a Consolata brother, he came to Kenya. And as we can see, and we shall be able to see it through this documentary, he did a lot of good work. People here nicknamed him Mokiri because he was a man of few words, but his works talked more. He was a quiet man, very reflective, very imaginative, and even from the way he did his work, you can see that he was a man with a big and a great mind. The technology he used to tap water from the hill, from the roots of trees, and the kind of work he did was just so unique. So Brother Jesse Yes, he was a Consolata missionary. He was a Consolata brother from Italy, from a town called Martina Franca in Italy, the south of Italy. I have the pleasure to say that Mukururu is a very serene environment where people can come for adventure, for rest, for prayer. Like our guests who are with us today, the one who is shooting this video, they came as a family with their dad and three or four brothers, their sister, together with their husband, wives, and children. A group of 19, they spent their Christmas here, and we had a wonderful time together with them. So it's a place that is open to visitors of all kind. It's a good hideout out of the noises that we normally encounter in our daily lives. It's a place where you can come and retreat, think about your life, pray, go to the mountain for hiking, for adventure, see the great work that brother did there. There are dams on top of the hill. And also, it was discovered after a study that was done that the center of Kenya is near this place. So when you come here, you can visit also that very point, which is the center of our beloved country, Kenya. When you residing from here, you can visit Meru National Park, which is not very far from here, and enjoy the serenity of this place. We have places where people can sleep. We have a guest house just behind here. And we have a beautiful church. We have a very secure environment where you can come with your families, with your friends, alone, and have your good time here. So we welcome everyone to come and spend time here, and we are sure you are going to enjoy.
Silence, we meet God. So the place, it talks about God. So for those who want to meet God, those who want to reflect about their spiritual life, this is the best place. I have been here for long, and even when I was in secondary school, we used to come as students to visit this place, and we are making our recollections and retreats in this place. The Christians, even from farm, my parish, which is Dare, and other places from the diocese of Meru and from other dioceses, they come to this place to feel this climate where God lives. And the Consolata missionaries who have been working here and those who are working here, they are so much welcoming. They want people to come and see this good place. Also, the place is historical. For those who want to study history and to know about the Consolata missionaries, to know about the Bible, this place is the best for that kind of education. And to visit other places, as you have heard, there are several historical places where you can go, you can reflect about your life, you can see, you can enter into the nature. This is the best place ever. It is accessible from the road, just nearby the tarmac, so everyone can come and enjoy his life in this place.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Richard first for this video shoot, and also to wish a very blessed and prosperous New Year to all who are going to watch this clip. And I also thank my colleague, Father James. We met in Brazil. I worked also there for 9 years in the northeastern part of Brazil, and he has honored us to come and spend some days of his holidays with us. And we are sharing a lot about the mission in Brazil, about this place. And I'm very grateful for your visit. Karibu tena. So may all of you have a blessed 2023. We know that 2022 had its own challenges, but we trust that once we put God first in our lives, everything will take the right course. So happy New Year for each and every one of you, and welcome to Mukululu.
Dear brothers and sisters, I take this chance also to thank you so much, to thank Father Stanley Muriuki for this welcoming attitude, and to thank our brother here who is making this video, and to thank all those who are working here, who are collaborating in this mission. I have been here just for some few days, and I felt at home. Now sending this a good message to all those who are listening to us, the message of the new year, that God is still with the people. God is still working with us. That this good year that we are going to start, 2023, it will be very prosperous for us all. It will be a joyful year. It will be the year of God's grace. So let us all have courage and tackle everything which will be coming. In Portuguese I say, a luta continua, unidos venceremos. A happy new year to you all. Thank you very much.